I've seen hundreds of women restore balance this way. One woman added lemon water each morning, magnesium at night, and walked daily. She didn't count a calorie, yet lost her stubborn bloat within weeks. Another increased iron and B12 through food, and her brain fog vanished before the scale even moved. A third simply slept 8 hours for the first time in years, and her body released weight because cortisol finally calmed. These are not miracles. They are chemistry obeying logic. The biggest mistakes are over-supplementing, cutting all salt, fearing carbs, skipping breakfast, or forgetting water. Supplements can crowd each other. Too much calcium blocks magnesium. Too much zinc lowers copper. Eliminating salt completely wrecks nerve signals and flattens energy. Carbs, when complex and fiber-rich, feed gut bacteria that detox estrogen. Skipping breakfast extends cortisol's rule over your metabolism, and dehydration renders all nutrients useless. The cure for every mistake is balance. Your daily ritual can be simple. On waking, drink warm water with lemon and a pinch of sea salt. Eat a protein-rich breakfast with greens. Take a short walk in the afternoon after a colorful meal. Eat a light dinner. Sip herbal tea. And rest early. Repeat for 21 days and watch your rhythm return. The simplicity is the magic. Weight loss after 40 is less about shrinking and more about relighting. When you replace fear with nourishment, everything shifts. The body you thought was broken becomes brilliant once it trusts you again. Every cell is designed to heal, but it needs time, minerals, and forgiveness. If you ever feel impatient, remind yourself. You're not trying to fix damage, you're uncovering balance. Healing takes consistency, not intensity. There's an energy you'll notice once you find equilibrium. Steadier mornings, calmer afternoons, fewer cravings at night. The scale may change slowly, but your reflection changes daily. Softer skin, clearer eyes, easier laughter. That's mineral metabolism in motion. Each nutrient plays its part. Magnesium calms, potassium flows, sodium signals, calcium strengthens, iron ignites, B12 energizes, zinc repairs, selenium guides the thyroid, and water carries the entire conversation. Together they create chemistry that favors healing instead of hoarding. So breathe deeper, eat simpler, sleep longer, and forgive faster. You'll find your metabolism was never lost. It was waiting for peace. When your body feels safe, it lets go of fat, of fear, of fatigue. You're entering a new chapter where wisdom leads and chaos retires. Your body isn't aging out of beauty, it's evolving into balance. Menopause and perimenopause are simply the seasons when the body asks for minerals, rhythm, and respect. Give it those and it rewards you with vitality that youth could never match. Eat real food, move because it feels good, rest like it's sacred, hydrate with purpose. Think kindly. You're not chasing weight loss anymore. You're cultivating metabolic peace. The more you nurture, the more your body trusts, and the lighter you become, inside and out. Meal rhythm is the art of gentle consistency. Your body thrives on timing, not restriction. Eat within an hour of waking to calm cortisol and start the metabolism engine. Include protein, color, and fiber. A good pattern looks like this: a strong breakfast with 20 grams of protein, a colorful lunch with greens and smart carbs, and a lighter dinner that whispers rest. Use your hands as guides: a palm of protein, a cupped hand of carbs, a thumb of fat, and a fist of vegetables. Skip the apps and calorie charts. Your body already knows how to measure when you pay attention to how you feel an hour after eating. If you're hungry, you likely need fuel. If you're craving, you likely need calm. Pause before snacks, drink water, breathe, and ask what your body really wants. That 3-minute check-in saves countless spirals of guilt and sugar. Your liver is the warehouse where minerals are processed. When overloaded with alcohol, processed food, or emotional stress, it slows the recycling of hormones and nutrients. A sluggish liver makes it impossible to lose fat efficiently. Cleanse it gently, not with starvation cleanses, but with whole foods, beets, arugula, garlic, and lemon water. These activate detox enzymes that escort out old estrogen and toxins. When your liver rests, your mind clears, your skin glows, and your waistline softens. Movement keeps minerals circulating. Every step you take stirs lymph fluid, pumps electrolytes, and recharges your cells. Walking after meals lowers insulin and improves digestion. Strength training twice a week preserves lean muscle and bone density, which is your long-term metabolism insurance. Yoga and stretching help magnesium enter muscles and release stiffness. Dancing or laughter floods your brain with endorphins that rebalance hormones naturally. Don't chase exhaustion, chase circulation. The goal of movement after 40 is communication, not punishment. Stress management is the invisible pillar of weight control. Every anxious thought consumes magnesium and zinc. Every burst of anger raises cortisol, telling the body to store fat just in case. When stress becomes constant, you crave salt and sugar, two quick mineral fixes. But instead of potato chips, answer the craving with mineral-rich foods, deep breathing, and laughter. Cortisol cannot coexist with joy. When you exhale slowly, your chemistry hears, "I'm safe." Safety is the environment where fat finally leaves. Mindset might be the most powerful mineral of all. Your thoughts generate real chemistry. A single self-critical sentence floods your body with acid. A kind word neutralizes it. Speak to yourself the way you'd speak to a daughter or best friend. Progress matters more than perfection. 80% consistency beats a week of intensity followed by burnout. The voice you use determines whether your hormones hear threat or trust. Choose trust. Gratitude changes metabolism too. When you eat with appreciation, your body digests better and absorbs more minerals. Taking 5 seconds to thank your food before eating isn't superstition. It triggers the parasympathetic nervous system and boosts enzyme flow. Every culture that blesses food unknowingly supports better metabolism. Meal planning can be effortless once you stop overthinking it. Keep ingredients ready instead of rigid rules. Cook 1 grain, 1 protein, and 2 vegetables every few days and mix them differently each meal. Salmon with quinoa and spinach one day, lentils with beets and lemon the next. Snack on nuts, seeds, fruit, or yogurt. The less you stress about what to eat, the more consistent your body becomes. Decision fatigue is its own cortisol trigger. Sleep is where everything resets. Minerals redistribute during rest. Magnesium settles into muscles, calcium strengthens bone, iron ferries oxygen, and cortisol finally lowers. Shortchanging sleep sabotages weight loss faster than sugar ever could. 7 hours minimum is non-negotiable. Build a bedtime routine, dim lights, peppermint tea, silence. Your body reads quiet as safety and safety as permission to burn fat. Hormones and minerals constantly communicate. Estrogen manages magnesium and copper storage. Progesterone influences sodium levels. Thyroid hormones depend on zinc and selenium. When menopause shifts the hormones, your minerals adjust like dominoes. The key is awareness, not panic. When you experience a symptom, hot flash, craving, fatigue, ask, which mineral might be whispering for attention? Your body always tells you before it breaks down. Mineral metabolism and weight loss management in perimenopause and menopause. Sweetheart, let's start with something most people get wrong about midlife weight gain. Your body isn't fighting you, it's protecting you. When it holds on to fat, water, or puffiness, it's not punishment, it's protection. It's guarding your energy, buffering stress, and trying to create safety and chemistry that suddenly feels unpredictable. Perimenopause and menopause don't destroy your metabolism, they just change the rules. Your body becomes more responsive to minerals, hydration, and calm than to calorie math. Every cell in your body speaks the language of minerals: magnesium, potassium, sodium, calcium, zinc, iron. These are not just nutrients, they are electrical currents that allow your hormones to send messages. When one goes missing, the entire system misfires. You might crave sugar, feel puffy, or lose sleep, not because you're failing, but because your inner wiring is overloaded. The goal is not to starve the body into compliance, but to feed it into balance. Magnesium is the calm conductor of your internal orchestra. It regulates over 300 reactions: muscle relaxation, sleep cycles, stress response, and energy release. Every time you rush, scroll, or worry, you spend magnesium. Each cup of coffee or glass of wine drains it further. When levels drop, cortisol spikes, cravings grow, and fat storage increases. You can't out-diet a magnesium deficiency. It's the reason your body feels tense even after yoga and why you wake at 3 a.m. for no reason. The solution is simple: greens, seeds, beans, dark chocolate, or an Epsom salt bath. If food alone doesn't refill the tank, a small dose of magnesium glycinate before bed brings rest without grogginess. Calm burns better than chaos. Potassium keeps your body's tides moving. It balances sodium, supports your heart rhythm, and prevents water retention. Many women blame menopause for bloat when it's really low potassium. Estrogen used to help you retain this mineral. When it drops, sodium takes over and puffiness appears. Bring back harmony with avocados, bananas, beans, leafy greens, and coconut water. Start your day with warm water, lemon, and a pinch of sea salt. It wakes the liver, hydrates deeply, and sets your electrolyte balance before caffeine has a chance to confuse it. Hydration without minerals is plumbing. Hydration with minerals is communication. Sodium itself isn't evil, it's misunderstood. Your nerves, muscles, and brain depend on it to transmit signals. Too little and you feel weak and dizzy. Too much from processed foods and your body swells in defense. The answer is natural sodium from sea salt on whole foods, balanced with water and potassium. When those two dance, energy stays steady. You stop bouncing between fatigue and bloating. Calcium and vitamin D form the foundation beneath it all. Estrogen used to lock calcium inside your bones. When it fades, calcium leaks out and your body becomes desperate to restore equilibrium. That desperation can show up as cravings for cheese or sweets because calcium is tied to serotonin and dopamine. Support your bones and mood with yogurt, sardines, collard greens, or fortified milk. Pair them with sunshine or vitamin D so your body can actually use them. A calm skeleton makes a calm nervous system. Iron and B12 are your fire. They deliver oxygen to your cells and determine how efficiently you burn fuel. When they're low, metabolism slows and fatigue sneaks in disguised as hunger. Perimenopausal women often lose iron through erratic cycles, while postmenopausal women stop absorbing it as well. The solution isn't red meat overload, but smart pairing. Spinach with lemon, lentils with bell pepper, beans with citrus. Add eggs, salmon, or fortified grains for B12. Oxygen equals energy, energy equals burn. Zinc and selenium work quietly in the background for thyroid health and cell repair. They make sure your thermostat, the thyroid gland, knows when to turn up metabolism and when to rest. A few pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, eggs, or 2 Brazil nuts a day are enough to keep the system humming. Water ties everything together. It's the vehicle that carries minerals, flushes toxins, and triggers the body to release stored fat. When you're dehydrated, your body holds water because it doesn't trust that more is coming. Half your body weight in ounces of water daily is the sweet spot. Add cucumber slices, mint, or lemon if plain water bores you. Every sip tells your body, we're safe, you can let